everyone! It's time for an English lesson, and today with you, Anzhelika Buravenko, from school number 219. The topic of our lesson today is traveling, and we shall talk about some kinds of holidays. Well, let's start. Look at this question. Why do people travel? What do you think? In your copybooks, let's make a mind map. Please put down why and some arrows. What are your ideas? I'm sure that you have in your copybooks ideas like this: to discover new places, to learn the language, to meet new people, to learn about culture, to visit new places, to make friends, to know the history, to know customs and traditions, and the sights. Well, why do you travel? Please, what is your idea? Why do you travel? Well, if you ask me, I travel to learn some new places and to meet new people. It is rather interesting when you meet something new and somebody new as well. Look here, what do we have? We have sun cream, sunglasses, guidebook, well, phrase book. Do you know what is phrase book? Yeah, I'm sure you know. It's when you don't know the language of the country and you have a book to communicate to natives. Well, camera, towel, travel sickness pills, swimsuit, foreign currency, toothbrush and toothpaste, and passports, plane tickets and credit cards. Well, and now just imagine that you are going on a last-minute holiday and you have no time to pack. You can only take 5 of the things from this box and 2 other things of your choice. Decide what 7 things you want to take. Make a list in your copybooks, please. Well, if you ask me, I would take, first of all, toothbrush and toothpaste. Healthy teeth is the most important thing for me. Well, next, I will take passport or ID card and some credit cards, currency or some money, and of course my camera. Oh, and I forget about tickets. Well, plane tickets or train tickets, any tickets. Okay, do you have the list in your copybooks? Well, I think it depends on where are we going to travel. Well, look at this. Look at these items. Well, it seems like we're going to spend some time by the sea. We have sun cream, we have swim costume and sunglasses. Well, let's move on. Well, there are different types of holidays, you know, and here you have some pictures. Well, we have a large ship, we have some beach holiday, sightseeing tour, and now let's look more closely at them. Well, what do we have here? We have a cruise liner, we have a tent, we have a family, some people with backpacks. Well, we have beach, a city street, some resort, a man by the road, and a sightseeing bus. Let's match. Sightseeing, we have it here. Well, here we have cruise. Camping, I think this is the best variant. Camping, well, family holiday. Okay, beach holiday we have here. Hitchhiking, yeah. Well, and we have package holiday or resort holiday, and backpacking trip, and the last we have city break. Well, let's do it once again. We have beach holiday, backpacking trip, family holiday, city break, package holiday or resort, sightseeing, cruise, camping and hitchhiking. Well, as you can see, there are a lot of different types of holidays, so let's just name them once again. City break, well, sightseeing tour, backpacking, resort or package holiday, hitchhiking, well, beach holiday, camping, and cruise. And now, look at this. We have all these pictures of our holidays and definitions. Tell me please, what is a holiday? Which is a kind of vacation where you visit a city for a short period of time, mostly over weekends. Well, it is city break. Well, next, a holiday organized by a travel agent, which includes the cost of your hotel and transport. A package holiday or resort. Well, next, you do this when you want to see interesting buildings and places. You go on a sightseeing tour. Well, sightseeing. Next, we have a holiday spent in a tent. And this is a camping trip. Well, a holiday spent on a ship. A cruise. Next, a way of traveling by getting free lifts from motorists. It is a hitchhiking. Well, next we have a holiday where you travel with your luggage on your back. What do you think? Yeah, you're right. It is a backpacking trip. And the last one, a holiday where you go to a hot destination and lounge around in the sun all day. It is a beach holiday. Well, let's name them once again. City break, a package holiday, sightseeing, a camping, a cruise, a hitchhiking, backpacking trip, beach holiday. Well, when we travel somewhere, we have new experience, we meet new people, and of course we want to share our feelings and emotions. When we describe something, we use adjectives when we want to describe a thing or a person. But at the same time, we need them, these adjectives, to describe how do we feel or to describe our state. Well, these adjectives are called participle adjectives, and they have two forms. Ed adjectives, those which have ending ed, and ing adjectives. They have ending ing. Well, when we want to describe how a person or how you feel, we use these adjectives, ed form. Well, for example, we're tired. Can we stop running? We have here our state, my feeling. I am tired. Well, next, I'm bored. Let's play a game. I was surprised to see her. Well, these are our feelings or our states. We describe ourselves. And these adjectives we use to describe things or people. For example, running is very tiring. We don't want to run. Tiring. What is tiring? Running is tiring. Well, this film is very boring. Let's play a game. Or, for example, her visit was very surprising. We weren't expecting her. Well, look at these ones. I was really bored during the flight. And we can't say I was really boring during the flight because I describe my feelings. I was bored. She is interested in history. We can't say she is really interesting in history. It is not right. Next, John's frightened of spiders. Well, spiders are frightening and John is frightened. It is his feeling or his state. It was such a long, boring flight, so I was bored. Well, we describe flight and it was boring, and my feeling and my state was bored. So these are description of a thing, and this is the description of my feelings. Next, I read a really interesting book about history. Well, we describe a book. It was interesting. And I was interested in this book. Next. Many people find spiders frightening. Well, what is frightening? Spiders are frightening. Well, and people who don't like spiders, they are frightened when they see spiders. Well, frightened are they emotions or feelings? Let's move on. Okay, so we have two columns, a person, thing, or situation. Describe this, and your feelings, you are, or you get, or you feel, your emotions and feelings. Let's start. Interested. I am interested in something, so we put it here. Worrying. Something is worrying. We describe something or some situation. It is worrying. Tired. I am tired, or he is tired, and this is our state. Next. Shocked. Well, I was shocked when I saw a spider, so it is my emotion, and we put it here. Irritating. Well, something is irritating. Frightened. I am frightened. I'm afraid of spiders. Excited. We have here. Well, I'm excited about something. Annoying. Something is annoying, or the situation maybe. Embarrassed. Well, it is feeling. We put it here. Worried. Somebody is worried, so we can say you get worried. Relaxed. Oh, it is emotion or state. It is not emotion, it is state, yeah? Well, relaxed. Now, shocking. Well, shocking, for example, shocking news. Exciting. Well, it was very exciting trip. Tiring. Well, it was exciting, but tiring a little bit. It was a tiring trip, or flight maybe. Relaxing. Well, we can listen to relaxing music. Okay. Frightening. Oh, do you remember spiders? They are frightening. Okay. Well, and we have some more. So, interesting. You know this word very well. Interesting. It can be interesting film, interesting book, interesting person. Embarrassing. Well, we have it here. Annoyed. Somebody can be really annoying, and we are annoyed. Irritated about some annoying person. Boring. Well, it was a boring film. I don't like it. And bored. The film was boring and I was bored. We put it here. Okay, so look at these two columns. We have description of a person, thing, and situation. And here we have ing adjective. Well, in this column we have ad adjectives because we describe our feelings, emotions, and state. Well, and now let's do some practice. Okay, in this exercise you have to put the word in brackets into a correct form of the adjective. Don't forget that we use ing adjective to describe the thing or person, and ed adjective we use when we describe emotions, feelings, or state of a person. So let's read the first one. My most experience as a teenager was traveling to London on my own. Well, let's think. My most what experience? We describe experience. It is a thing, so we put here ing form, exciting experience. Well, next. I remember I was so that I couldn't sleep at the night before my flight. And here we describe emotion of this person. Well, he describes his emotion. And we can say here, I was so excited that I couldn't sleep the night before my flight. Well, number 2, I was really, we have the word here, surprise. Well, I was really, we describe my state, my emotion, so we can put here surprised. When I got to the airport and found out that Julie, the girl I liked most from high school, was traveling with me. Oh, how embarrassing. Well, number 3, I felt rather, and again, we describe our emotions and feelings, so I think the best variant here is confused. I felt rather confused when she asked to sit next to me. Oh, did she feel the same way I did? Number 4, she told me she was a little bit. She was a little bit. Well, we describe her emotions and her feelings, so we use ed form. Worried about her flight. Number 5, I advised her to listen to some music. Well, here we describe music, so we have to use ing form, and it will be like this: relaxing music. Soon we both felt more, we felt, well, feelings, so we put here relaxed. And the last one. I learned lots of English and found out that Julie is... What do you think? Is it ing or ed form? Well, yes, she is interested in me. My stay in London was extremely interesting. Well, here we describe my stay, so it is a thing, and we use interesting ing form. So don't forget, when we describe person's feelings or emotions or state, we use ed form of the adjective. Well, and if we describe a thing or a person, we use ing form. Well, and now I have a home task for you. Choose a holiday, write a postcard to your family, and don't forget to use ed adjectives to describe your feelings and ing adjectives to describe things, people, or situations in your postcard. At this lesson, we have learned about adjectives and some kinds of trips and holidays. And you have learned how to describe your feelings and emotions using ed adjectives, and your experience and your holidays using ing adjectives. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget about your home task, a postcard about your last holiday. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you for your work. Stay healthy and see you next week.